Hashtag Beat Plastic Pollution was this year's World Environment Day campaign. Let's look at plastic pollution in detail. On 5th June 2023, like every year, we celebrated World Environment Day. And this year's World Environment Day was focusing on plastic pollution. So hence, we will discuss about plastic pollution. So hashtag Beat Plastic Pollution was this year's World Environment Day campaign. Okay. So it was actually Cote d'Ivoire was the organizing authority, the country. Wide range of synthetic and semi-synthetic materials that use polymers is plastic. So I'm just defining plastic. What is a plastic? Is a wide range of synthetic and semi-synthetic materials that use polymers. And they're derived from fossil fuel-based chemicals, mostly. Okay. So currently, there are 6 major polymer types, out of which 70-75% of plastics are made. What are these? PET or polyethylene terephthalate or PET, which we usually say as PET bottles. PET bottles is actually this PET. Okay. HDPE, high density polyethylene, low density polyethylene, PVC, polyvinyl chloride, PVC, polypropylene or PP, polystyrene or PS. Styrene we often know from an incident which happened at a factory when styrene gas got in Andhra. Styrene gas came out of LG factory and many people died in that region. So styrene, from styrene comes polymer of styrene is polystyrene, from which another type of plastic is made. Right? So this is basic about plastic. What are the concerns today about plastic majorly? One, more plastic is resulting into plastic pollution because of it. Most of the plastic is non-biodegradable in nature, that it remains in the environment for years and years, thousands of years, has a very slow decomposition rate, right? Hence, it causes pollution in large. Then plastics also, eventually small parts of it become microplastics. They get disintegrated into microplastics and enter the human, food chain as well as in various other food chains which we eventually consume. Right? It affects human health. Till now, it is considered that it can dysfunction liver. It can, insulin resistance can be there. Fetal development in it can result in, this problem with respect to women in reproduction, and brain function can become deteriorated with time because of microplastics entering the human system, right? So it affects human health. Marine pollution. We've seen, and almost in the entire marine ecosystem, that fishes which are being captured today have a part of microplastics in them. Also, many fishes are being killed or dying because of over plastic pollution. It contributes to global warming also, right? Because basically toxic fumes and carbon dioxide it enters atmosphere through burning of plastics, and negatively affects tourism because it damages the aesthetic value for the tourists and really negatively affects tourism across the globe. So what are the global efforts currently being taken to control plastic pollution? Okay, so the first one I'll talk about is Clean Seas campaign. Clean Seas campaign aims to control plastic pollution by reducing use of single-use plastics and microplastics, and actually was launched by UNEP in 2017. Okay, so Clean Seas campaign. Then 1978 protocol to International Convention for Prevention of Pollution from Ships, or MARPOL, right? Then there are certain programs run by UNEP or United Nations Environment Program as well. Then there is 1996 Protocol to London Convention. So firstly, we'll know about what is London Convention. 1972 Convention on Prevention of Marine Pollution, also known as London Convention. And after this, 1996 Protocol to London Convention also came, which is known as London Protocol. There is Glow Litter Partnerships. Glow Litter Partnerships. It is actually by IMO and FAO, and initial funding was done by Government of Norway as well. So these are currently the global efforts to control plastic pollution. What are the efforts, Indian efforts against plastic pollution currently? Ban on single-use plastic, which was announced by the government last year. Extended producer responsibility. What is that? It is that plastic manufacturers have the responsibility now to manage and dispose, to collect it themselves. So now that responsibility has been extended to producer itself to collect and dispose. Plastic waste management rules were introduced in 2016. It includes recycling and waste to energy initiatives. And plastic waste management amendment rules 2022 were also introduced. Right? Then Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was, as you all know, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was such a major scheme which was introduced in 2014, but now after 2019, Swachh Bharat Mission 2.0 has also started. So this has been a big, shown a big improvement across the country, where a lot of focus has gone on improving, controlling pollution. Plastic pollution has also resultantly decreased because of it. Cleanup drives and awareness campaigns are now a regular affair. People are more aware. Many organizations, institutions, NGOs, government are organizing cleanup drives and awareness campaigns. And also, India is signatory to MARPOL. Hence, MARPOL actually, you can simplify it, learn it like MAR is marine, POL is pollution, marine pollution. So India is signatory to it and hence abides by it thoroughly. Okay. So these are certain Indian efforts against plastic pollution. So this was it with respect to the lead article of this week. For more information, you of course can go to your core content, which is provided to you. So this is about the entire plastic pollution. This is very important for both paper GS1, GS3 in mains. In GS3 in environment part, the question can be asked. In this, we've already discussed how this year highlight has been on plastic pollution. What are the challenges with respect to plastic pollution? What are the global efforts and the Indian efforts currently being undertaken to prevent plastic pollution?